city's coldest, you should know this. I've been rapping like a veteran, not a novice. Different flow when I drop a track.
What is going on, people? Welcome back to the channel. We are finally back filming, guys. I've taken about 2 weeks off since I've actually probably more. I've been meaning to do this for so long, and it probably should have been a lot sooner considering the amount of comments, recommendations that I've gotten for this video. I say this quite a lot, but I think this is probably now the official #1 spot for the most recommended, requested reaction that I've ever gotten on this channel, full stop. So this one is going to be Nightwish. I think the song is called Ghost Love Score. I think we're going to do the live version from Wacken or Wacken. I've seen so many variations of the recommendations that I've gotten from you guys. Like, it's been like, just do the song, do this particular live version, but I think the most popular one was Ghost Love Score live from Wacken. So I don't actually know who Nightwish are, apart from just getting spammed with their name all the time.
Stop it.
Nightwish is a symphonic metal band from Kitty, Finland. The band was formed in 1996, so 1 year before I was born. They are 23 years running. I'm only 22 for anyone who didn't know.
Wow.
By lead songwriter and keyboardist Tuomas Holopainen. Guitarist Empu Vuorinen and former lead singer Tarja Turunen. Okay, so again, names really aren't getting any easier to pronounce, but that's a little background. So they're from Finland. They are a symphonic metal band. So again, basically another subcategory of metal that I've never actually been introduced to. As far as I'm aware on this channel, don't really know what symphonic means in relation to a subcategory of metal. Okay, so we got the right one, hold on. Ghost Love Score, live at Wacken, open air 2013, taken from the live DVD Blu-ray. Jesus, DVDs and Blu-rays. We're so far in the future, like, it's actually crazy. DVDs and Blu-rays seem like, they seem old already. It's only 2019. This is like, it sounds like something out of Pirates of the Caribbean or some shit. Oh, okay, we have a female lead vocalist. Wasn't expecting a lead vocalist again being female, because we've obviously had Ginger recently on the channel. And maybe that's why people started to flock to my videos all of a sudden and start recommending these guys, because obviously with the lead vocalist being female in Ginger. Does that make sense? Yeah, that did make sense, I think. I've never seen a band look more Finnish in my life. Okay, this is a very, I don't know if I'm surprised with the female vocalist. Obviously that's kind of coming as a shock to me. I honestly don't know what to expect at all these days when I get recommendations anymore, because it's literally been varied from the heaviest of heavy metal to like this is just another subcategory of what I think is some form of metal as well, like symphonic metal. I think that's what they described it as at the start of the video. For some reason it reminds me of the Eurovision, okay? I think Finland at one stage had some like metal band in the Eurovision, and I don't think it even sounded like this, but for whatever reason I'm just being reminded of the Eurovision, okay? Definitely intrigued. This is kind of weird. I didn't know what to expect at all going into this, and I'm just as, I suppose, clueless as to what is going on right now. But we're still early in the video. I feel like there could be a big twist or something along those lines that comes along with this, okay? Okay. Simple but very effective. I just can't help but feel like there's something really big coming. It's quite relaxing as well, actually. I wasn't expecting this at all. There's that symphonic sound. Pirates of the Caribbean. Why am I hearing that? I can just... Okay. This is just taking so many different twists. Still reminds me of the Eurovision, still reminds me of Pirates of the Caribbean in certain parts as well. But it's definitely a weird blend of music. Trying to wrap my head around where it is going at any point. Something completely different, something I haven't heard before. Okay, I heard Irish dancing influences there, okay? Did I just get an ad in the middle of the fucking video? I just got an ad in the middle of the video. Wow. Sound of that crowd. So that was Nightwish Ghost Love Score, and I think that might take 1 or 2 listens to fully appreciate that. I think I was so caught up in expecting and anticipating certain things to happen that you don't just like let yourself listen to the music and just appreciate the live performance. And that did kind of strike me as a spectacle, a really impressive spectacle, more so than a song that I really loved. Sometimes songs just click instantly with me, sometimes songs, and this goes with anyone, if you listen to songs, sometimes they instantly click, you hear it immediately and you're like, yes, this just strikes a certain tone with me where all of a sudden I'm like, I'm in and I really want to listen to this more. And then some songs may take a few more listens to get into, and then some songs you might just never enjoy, and that's just fact. This one, being honest, not one that like strikes me immediately, and I know that's probably not in my benefit to say that, because I know a lot of people will have like ridiculous requests for this reaction, so I understand that they have a crazy fan base, but it was just a lot of different influences. Like, it did just strike me as a spectacle musically, like symphonic metal, I think is what they described it as at the very start of the video when I read out that little piece on Nightwish. There was only one part of the song, like I said, in the middle and like the little interlude, that I kind of noticed any sort of symphonic influence. It's like a mashup of orchestral, choir, very, I suppose, it's epic seems like a kind of a, I suppose, a very easy way to describe it, but it does just have an epic sound to it. You could see from the crowd, it wasn't like people jumping around and killing each other, it was like a spectacle to them as well. Obviously they're fans, so they're sitting there and enjoying it, but I feel as though even if you hadn't, like myself, been a fan of these guys before, you could sit there and appreciate the spectacle with all the different instruments coming together, that kind of slight heavy metal influence mixed with all of the classical instruments, and then obviously her classical voice over the whole thing just makes a pretty cool environment. But to come back and bring everything back around, it's not something that on my first listen that I'd be like, oh my god, this is something that I really need to listen to more of. I don't know, that's just me, but I prefer to be honest on this channel, as anyone who has been around for a while will know. And yeah, definitely something really different to anything I've done on this channel before. So many different subcategories of metal, it's absolutely ridiculous how many there is. You can always hear that kind of a heavy influence in the background, but like this was pretty cool. Something completely different. Nightwish, a highly requested band to cover for the longest time, so I apologize for the people who have been waiting for very long, and I've kept commenting to basically react to these guys. So I hope you're happy. I've finally gotten around to do it. If you do want to see me react to more Nightwish, do let me know in the comment section down below, guys. As always, drop the video a like if you did enjoy, subscribe to the channel if you are new, and as always, thank you so much for watching the video, guys. I'll see yous very soon.